Well, well, well. It seems you've decided to revisit our old friend GP once again. I should inform you, though, before we get started, that what you're about to witness isn't for the faint of heart. Some of you might perceive this as a descent into madness, and a select few of you will see it as cheerful evening bliss. As you watch and interact with our friend and colleague, keep this in mind. As for who I am, well, there's still plenty of time, and quite frankly, that's not very important right now. You're here to see GP. So, with that out of the way, let's begin.
Oh, well, hello everybody. Welcome on into the stream. Oh, sorry, let me just get off this camel. How do I? There we go. Hi, how we doing? Are you having yourself a wonderful day? I hope so. Yeah, welcome to the stream today. I got a plan for the stream today, of course, because it's always nice to have a plan. And my plan today okay, just sit down then. Yeah, my plan today is to get a bridge built by the end of today's stream. Now, that seems ambitious, maybe, but it might be ambitious considering how much we got distracted last time. Yeah, but hopefully today I'm going to be able to build an entire bridge by myself without any distractions. We'll see. That probably won't happen. There's probably going to be somebody who comes online and says hello, so I don't mind it. I really don't mind it, but we're gonna see how much we can get done. So yeah, let's hop on board and slowly make our way over. So how has your day been going? I know my day has been pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I had a bit of a long day today. I always hate waking up early. Yeah, I get up pretty early. I don't know why we're doing this. I'm gonna just put, you know what? Let's put this camel in a hole. We're not gonna use this camel. This is ridiculous. Just doing it for the little bit there. Perfect. You stay there, buddy boy. Yeah. But the bridge that we're gonna build today is gonna be right over here. I'm gonna do it right here. So last stream, we got to working on this here path that extends all the way through the forest over here at spawn. It's one of those projects that I think is going to take a considerable amount of time, considering how slow I move on this stuff. But over here is where the bridge is going to go. And I talked about it a little bit last episode, and I had a chance to think it over a little more about what we're going to build. And I sort of mentioned briefly that we're going to do kind of like not a real bridge, because it's on a bit of a diagonal. So if we stand up here and look down, it's on a weird like diagonal. But also that I really enjoyed adding like life to the area when it comes to interacting and moving around in the environment. So we are going to instead build kind of like a half bridge that kind of extends over top of the water slightly. And then it looks like it's all fallen apart, and maybe some of the posts and like rocks and stuff are formed to kind of continue the path on. So the whole idea is that you're walking across and then you have to kind of parkour your way to the other side. Which I know last stream, Miney was saying that, well, she doesn't know how to do parkour, so... sorry, Miney, I guess this place, like you said, is completely inaccessible to you. Because it's going to have parkour, unfortunately. So we got to think of what color of blocks that we want to use. Like, what kind of fits this area? This is a lot of dark wood, so we could even... Honestly, we could use mud and the mud roots that we used on the trees, even, to build stuff. That might not be too bad. We'll grab some fences here. Some oak logs. Spruce. Maybe. I don't know. I think a lot of today is just going to be a lot of exploration. Just to sort of see what works, what doesn't work. Yes, this is the Miney free zone. You got that right. Sorry, Miney. But not really. So, alright, let's start by plotting out exactly where we think it's going to go. And where we feel is like a natural ending point to this. Oops. Kind of like that. I like that it goes down a little bit, because obviously it's going to look like it's kind of fallen apart and into the water. And then we can remove some of this. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Like, yeah, I mean, like, this is... Yeah, no, we're not doing that, actually. It's a little too low. We're going to keep it at this level. Let's do that. All right. Let's do... You know what? I want some stone. I want to do a bit more to the side of this hill, I think. Yeah, I want to develop the side of this hill just a touch. I want it to feel a little bit more solid, you know? If you're going to build a bridge here, it's got to feel like a bridge was meant to be here. Okay. Now, posts for it. I don't know. Let's do like a post here. Maybe we'll do a post. Right here. Maybe we'll do another post, kind of what would have been right here. No, we need it to go a little bit lower. Nice. Okay, and then another post perhaps we could do right here. We'll do this like that. Perfect. Okay, and then this looks a little weird. Oh, that looks even weirder. Okay. Perfect, perfect. I want there to be like a lot of like stone kind of pads that you jump across. Like more rocks kind of formed like this. And when I built them, I kind of just went like this. I mean, just sort of picked a spot, a circle, and then just kind of built them up. I want them to be, you know, relatively accessible, so that somebody, if they were to jump on them, they could do it. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll do one here. I like the feeling that maybe there's more to this area than just like 1 or 2 rocks. Oops. Actually, honestly, I can't wait till we put foliage in this spot because I'm getting so many ideas as we're building here, like what kind of foliage I'd put. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's extend this hill. A lot of the times when I'm building like terraforming and stuff like this, I just kind of go with the flow and feel it out. There's really no science to any of it. It's really just place a bunch of blocks randomly, whatever feels right. You can only really develop that feeling after placing hundreds and thousands of blocks. Yeah, no, it's got to feel a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Alright, as much as I like this vine farm, let's get rid of it. It's kind of in the way right now. I will build this vine farm somewhere else though, because it's actually very handy. A lot of the times I need moss and stuff, like mossy cobblestone, and I'm not cutting down a tree to do that. Damn, this song just came in hard. I got the Minecraft soundtrack rolling. And, let's knock this down a little bit. Yeah, or the Minecraft music in game. And this one just popped in. I like the feeling that this is sort of like a kind of a cascading hill into it, like really, it'll be really ferny, lots of stuff. What does that even mean, stuff? Okay. Let's bulk up this terrain a bit. Obviously, if the path was to continue this way, it would have like naturally it would have felt like it receives the bridge, right? So let's make it feel like it's receiving the bridge. Dang, I guess we're gonna have to use some blocks here. Granite, packed mud. Am I out of mud? Oh no, no. Okay, good. Okay, so if I wanted to... Okay, this is an interesting exercise now. We're basically designing a parkour course in the terrain. Okay. So if we did, I'm gonna test something here. I want to see what this looks like. How does it feel if we just have random stone spikes that you're trying to jump towards? Oh, we need one higher elevation. Yeah, that doesn't feel good at all. Okay. I mean, we could have pieces of the bridge kind of, like, fallen, but also, like, on their stilts still. So, let's get rid of this. And we'll actually put the bridge here now. And of course, I don't have any of the blocks I need. What do I need? Cobblestone, tough, this, and that. I think that's all. Tough, mossy, there you go. Boom, boom, and boom. Oh yeah, I guess it needs to transition out of this into wood. And you know what? Let's do like oak wood. I've not seen, there's not a lot of spots around spawn that's using oak wood to really, you know, the typical block I find is always spruce wood. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just Try something a little different. Okay. Although, yeah. How much fun it is to just talk to myself. Yeah. 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 Okay, I like it. We're gonna do that, and then I'm feeling it. Okay, I did say I don't want to use that, so let's try. Actually, no, I think we could use this. Man, I'm going back on myself. Let's. Okay, not like that. We're gonna do this. Right? Or what does this look like? Oh, yeah. And let's use a cobblestone, a deep slate cobblestone, fence, deep slate cobblestone fence. Perfect. You know, now that I look at this, the wood is very, very bright. Like this oak wood. What if we were to mix it up a bit in... I mean, it's old wood, right? It could even be like waterlogged, like... No. I'm not liking this. Let's use the bright wood. Let's use the bright wood, and then we'll put the dark wood at the bottom. Like down here. Yeah. That looks good. I like that. No, but it's gotta go. This rock, I think, needs to move. Alright, what feels right for this rock? Honestly, like way over here. I never use this sword anyway. I'll just put it off there. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Yup, yup, yup. Okay, let's go to sleep. I think projects like these are very important for a world to sort of feel alive, but they're also some of the more time-consuming ones because you're you're essentially just trying to create something from scratch that makes the world lively. And that's not always... Okay, so, yeah. Let's do some parkour stuff now. So I want there to be like a way up, but it's like fairly obvious to get up there. So let's use the mud, because I'm thinking that's pretty well the only way it's going to look half decent. So if this was jump number 1, we want jump number 2. You know what? Let's push this back. So jump number 1, nice. Jump number 2 can come here. All right, yeah, there we go. Cool. Maybe we could even attach... I'm thinking it'd be fun if you did some kind of maybe half slab thing for the next jump, which could be jump number 3. Right, so people do this, right? Then they jump there. Maybe jump 3 is right about here. We need this, okay. Okay, jump 3 is up to here. And then could do a jump 4, boom, boom. Yeah, that feels very linear. I would almost rather jump backwards to there. Or do some kind of like skill jump here. Something like that. Maybe like that. Yeah. Okay, that's not much of a skill jump. I guess it is a skill jump. Yeah, I like it. Feels good. I do think having one more tall piece over here, maybe. If we got rid of this. Put this over here like that. And then had it... Yeah, right here. I like the idea that maybe... Oh, we could do trapdoors too. I hadn't thought of that. Let's go grab some trapdoors. Oh, there. There, I like that. That feels good. No. mean, you can make that. I like that. But then you get to here, and then... almost want it to be... Can you make that jump? No. I mean, you're just basically building a second ramp to... jump onto. Could also do something like this, and then it is a skill jump. Yeah, no, I think it works, but it's also like a... Oh, how does that... Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so you could do a jump like this, or you could fail your jump and still get up. I like that. That feels good. Food. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. Maybe some kind of fencing here. Prevent people from walking over the cliff. Okay, that looks good. I like it. Even this feels good too. You can... yeah, something like that. Perfect, perfect. Fencing on top here. Let's do... try something. I mean, everyone's gonna have elytras on the server anyway, so it's got to feel like really good to kind of walk on. Like, I almost want like something there. Yeah, I almost want that, because then it feels like you can run. If you can run it, then I think you'll be fine. Like that. That feels almost more natural to me than jumping this direction. Like this feels... yeah, this feels weird. There. Whoops. Such a steep drop. And then that really screws you. There you go. Yeah, there we go. And then this, yeah, that feels good too. I like it. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And I just want to put a couple of pieces of random debris down here. Though, bearing in mind, whatever debris we put down here, we won't be able to put bone meal grass over it. So maybe we'll do that now. 16 bone meal, okay. Oh no, I got more in my inventory. Perfect. Alright, let's empty some of this. Some moss blocks with some leaves. I built a bunch of these trees for some reason with acacia leaves in them, And it was a nightmare to gather the resources for that, because acacia trees don't grow that big, and they're very wide and spread out. Yeah, that feels good. That feels really good. And if you miss, I mean, so what, you fall. I would really like to do some hidden lighting, because while we're here, I might have... No, I know I have a bunch of frog lights that I bought the other day. Yeah. Let's use the ochre. Okay. Just hide them in the ground. Yeah, that feels good too. I like it. I think it works. I think it works really well. Alright, let's hide some frog lights. So we're going to do some moss carpets. We're going to put some... Where can we easily hide them? Maybe down in the corners like this. Yeah. I like the feeling that you're basically not meant to go down there and you have to kind of parkour your way across. And you gotta figure it out for yourself. Even doing, like, let's do some thicker leaves down here too. Like some proper... I gotta empty my inventory. That feels pretty good. Although I'd like the slope. I don't know. See, I want it to feel a little like more, I guess, scattered as we get closer down towards here. And maybe that can be achieved with like some different rock formations. I feel like that's pretty good. While we're here, we may as well add a couple bit of a little bit of foliage. Nice. 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 All right. Alrighty-roo. Okay. Well, we need some bone meal. I feel like that's going to be a big problem for like this whole area, because I need a ton of bone meal. Like a lot of bone meal. So I might have to figure out a way, either build some kind of mob farm for myself, or that might be the best idea, to be honest. Build myself a mob farm, just for myself. Other people, I guess, could use it if they want, but I really just need the bone meal. And if I'm going to be working around this area for the next little while, I may as well have it constantly going. Because I will be using a bunch of that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I also have to figure out how I'm going to want to light the whole area up. Like, we could frog light the whole area and do, like, moss under carpet and stuff. I don't have a problem with doing it that way. I just find that you sometimes get, like, patchy spots where it's really dark. But maybe that's also part of the vibe. Like, maybe the dark, shadowy areas are also part of, you know, just the vibe of walking through this place. And more of, like, the path itself is lit up, so, like, just slightly off the side. I really do not want to light up the side of the hill, because then you get patchy blocks of light. I just think it looks ugly. I think if we were to do any kind of light, we'd light the base of this whole area, and then we'd put up a couple of light stands or light poles throughout. Keep it simple. Even this base area. Like, because we have a mob switch on the server, so this could even go. And stick it right here. I like it. I do like it. Maybe we could put a lamp up here. What do we think of something like that? Oh, I like that. That feels really good, actually. Just like a straight up frog light. Oh, you know what we need? How do we make those copper lights? Can we make those copper lights? Are those a thing right now? Or what do they call them? Hold on, I'm just gonna Google this real quick. Copper bulb? Yeah, copper bulb. How do we make one? So we need oxidized copper. Wait, so we need copper, blaze rod, and redstone. Okay. Let's, copper, blaze rod, and redstone. Remember that. I want to try that and see how that looks. I feel like that's a block that I have not even seen really in Minecraft yet. I haven't been around much. Okay. What did I say? Blaze rod? One blaze rod. Nice. Okay. And then copper. Which I got a bunch of. Do you have to melt copper? I can't remember. I think you gotta cook it. Yeah, you do. Okay. Oh yeah, and this storage room. Oh my goodness, I need a new storage room. This thing is really. This thing is redonkulous. I hate it. I'm always trying to open a chest and then I right-click on a fence on one of these stupid things. I could just turn them into, I guess, signs if I wanted, but I really like the visual aspect of it. Boom. Okay. All right. Let's make one. Oh, we need 3 of them. Okay. One block of copper. There we go. That's 2 blocks of copper. We need 3. Oh, we're almost there. Boom. 3 blocks of copper. Alright. So how do we do this now? Copper bulb. 4 copper bulbs from 1. Okay. I like it. And if we place it and then right-click it. How does that work? How do we turn it on? When it receives a redstone pulse. Okay. So if I just took like a lever. I have no cobblestone. Can I make a redstone torch? Oh, I could just do a button. I'll just do that. So if I just do 1 stone button. Boom. Oh. Okay. Okay, well that's how it stays on. Okay, cool. Let's go see what that looks like. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, and it's nighttime now too, so we can get a nice vibe check of the area. Although I really do like the yellow frog light, just on its own. I do like that. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between the frog light and the copper bulb. I really like the copper bulb for its novelty, being like a new block and everything. And I guess it really depends too what the area is going to feel like in terms of builds. I don't yet have anything nailed down for that. Yeah, like what does that feel like? I mean, this feels very majestic to me. That's why I like the frog lights, because it really felt like... Where's the... We need more. Man, I need more space in my inventory. If only there was a solution. Yeah, so if we had a... Just as a proof of concept, if we did something like this... Yeah, I don't know. I really like that. That feels a lot better than that to me. Like I like the frog or the damn it. I like the you know what? Let's make this a little bit easier. Boom. Okay. I like this. I like the look of it, the texture and whatnot, but I think I'm gonna go with the frog light. I like how much smoother the frog light is. It just, it really stands out. It's a nice contrast between the really noisy and busy tree leaves and having the just sort of a clean white block. I guess there's green and then there's purple, right? Could do either one of those. Yeah, I like it. I like that. That feels good. Although, maybe we'll do one more like that. Oh, goodness. This is going to be... Now I'm going to stand around here trying to figure out this frog light. Oh, they're directional, too. What block? I don't think we need many of them. I wonder if they need a topper. Something like that. That could be kind of cute. No, 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 no. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Little cap on them. It's almost like the fence is sticking its way through without actually going all the way through the post. I like that feel. That's actually, damn, you know, I'm just like coming up with new things today. All right. Although this one here is really not doing it for me. I don't think we need one, to be honest. That's right, Hugh. There will be a bridge. Doesn't matter how long it takes me. I will be here all night if I have to. Don't quote me on that, but I will be building a bridge. In fact, we're almost done the bridge. So we're making really good time. And I'm inventing new ways of building, so stick around. It's not just a stream about a bridge. It's much, much deeper than that. Building lampposts, too. In fact, we're revolutionizing the way you build in Minecraft. Yeah, I know. This looks really good. I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah. That's all I have to say about that. I'm trying to find the ideal place for these is like not too far apart, not too close to each other. But like just at the right distance, you know. Lightmatica 2? Listen, I didn't want to say anything. Spoilers for those of you watching. But yeah, we got beta access to Lightmatica 2. Now, I was more so talking about putting buttons on top of fence posts like this. Actually, can I do that? Can I put a button on a fence post? No. I was more so talking about this. Like, it looks like a skewer, almost. Sort of. If you squint your eyes and turn your head sideways. Wait a minute. If I'm building light posts, does that mean the bridge is done? Oh. Oh. Whoa, did I just reinvent the wheel of Minecraft again? Should I put a button there? Boom. Alright. Obviously, we need to see what this place looks like from the sky before we can make any judgments on it. I like it. I like ye a lot. I like that there's a really good contrast between the really bright lights and like the kind of neutral tones of the whole area. Like even as you're standing here and you're looking down there, you feel like it's a windy path that like you could walk down. Feels like have it like you've got your eye is locked in on specific little spots, like the really high contrast things, and it gives you a sense of depth as you're traveling through the environment. You're like, okay, I see this and it's like there, and I see this, okay, now I'm traveling through and it's there. I'm probably way over analyzing this at this point, but the point still remains. It looks good. Okay, and isn't that enough for you guys? Like, geez, how much more do you want? I think we're gonna leave that. We're gonna let this idea marinate. I like it, but I'm not like in love with it. Maybe it's the block on the bottom. I don't know. That is not even. That's worse. What if we did that? Well, that could work. I don't know. This lamppost here does not work. Plain and simple. Bye-bye. It's fighting the contrast of the tree, and that is not what I intended. Perhaps we should put it right here. Boom. Booyakasha. There we go. Nice. Looking good. Okay. But the question still remains. Have I finished the bridge by the end of the stream? Well, if you consider this a bridge, then yes. Damn it. Am I any better at parkour because of this bridge? A resounding no. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. 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 So, here's the F. Let's just empty our inventory into this chest. And I will make it a future problem to clean it up. Like a roadway. You know how on a roadway for you North Americans and people who don't drive on the wrong side of the road, it's almost like you got right and left. It feels a little weird to run this direction. But you can do it. It just feels a little weird to me. It's also one of those places that I feel like people would spend a good amount of time just kind of bouncing around. Like if you know those times when you're on a server and there's like, you know, you and your friends are just chatting and you go to an area to just walk around and talk at the same time. I feel like that's this area. Or could be. Like you could walk around and jump on all these blocks and... Oh damn, the Minecraft music is in. Too much elytra-dependent infrastructure. Amen. Speaking my language, Hughbone. Oh damn, this is a thing? Or is this just a mod we have? Didn't think I could do that. What I really like about building areas like this is to try and accommodate all different types of transportation that you might want to experience as you're going through it. Like, I've got the river down here. Now, obviously, this river doesn't work. Although, I guess I could make it work. I could just widen it a bit. But, either way, you've got the river, and then you've got this really cool cave. And speaking of, like, infrastructure projects, this cave is actually designed to be fun to fly through. That's why I built it this way. Because when you're flying through the sky, I mean, there's a lot of things to do. Like, there's just like, okay, the ground is beneath me, but something like this, right? This is fun to land on and explore whatever's inside, like, whatever, right? Anyway, then you come over to this area, and you're like, oh, I want to fly through here. Whoosh. Like, that just feels like so much fun to me. And then you have another hole maybe that you fly through in a tunnel, and then it takes you out to somewhere else, and like... I don't know. I like this. I like having little things in the world that you can fly through. Gives some depth to the world. You know? You can experience it on more than just the high level up in the sky. But you can actually run through it. If you run through it, you're gonna have a good time, because it's designed to be run through. It's crafted, right? Just like Minecraft. I suppose we could... We got a bit of time left. We could build a bridge right here. This was another place I had. I don't know what the intention of this area was, necessarily, if it was meant to connect something else. But I think if we put, like, a little bit of a... Even just a little peg of wood. Doesn't even have to be anything crazy. Yeah, let's do something really small here. Maybe we'll do something like so. Oh, even here's an opportunity to do the same thing. So, you've got, say, like this, right? And then you just do something. Something like this. You know what? Let's not get too fancy with it. It's just a simple bridge. Something like that, right? Bit of life. Gotta boost the mic like 15%. Is it low? I guess when the music comes in, it's pretty loud, hey? I can turn it down. Thanks, producer Hugh. I just think something fun like this. And then you're going to end up running this way anyway, so I'm not sure why I even put the path this way. Let's move the path. I was talking about this a little bit last stream, but designing paths and stuff. Like, if you've ever been to, like, say, I can only really think of this because it's the most, like, applicable I can think of. But, like, a college campus, or, like, a university campus, and there's, like, a bus stop. And the students, when they get off the bus, to get to class, right, the path that they take to get from the bus stop to class, right, you've got two points, right? The bus stop's here, but then the sidewalk, for whatever reason, they designed the sidewalk to go around like this when the building is right there. So the students get off the bus, and so they just walk to the building, right? Like this path that was... There's really no path there. They trample their own path, and they make, you know, the shortest path to the building. Well, I believe that's how we should be building paths in Minecraft. If you naturally want to walk in a certain direction, like just even for this, right? If I go through here and I feel, okay, I want to get over to there. What's the fastest way for me to get over there? Like, obviously it's the straight direction, but I'm not going to go climbing this hill, right? The most natural thing for me feels like I want to go a little bit to my left here, jump up, kind of swim, like jump around like this, like, you know, walk through here, like through this. That's the most natural thing. Now, you could obviously block that if you put like something here right in the middle to just completely deny people's access. But then you also need to provide them an alternative. So if you're going to block this whole area, we have a path that goes all the way around here, which is great. This is awesome. Have you seen me? No. I feel like that's something I don't want to spoil. Anyway, that's my little rant for the night. Build paths that make sense. Not dollars. Oh. Right, even this. Like as I jump through here, my natural inclination is to go this direction. So, let's reformat this path just a slight touch. And then the paths are going to feel so much better to walk on, because they're going to feel like they're designed for people. Boom. Boom. I watched a really interesting video today about some spaceship that they've launched, or that are going to launch to see to check for signs of life on the moon of Jupiter's moon. I think they called the spacecraft Clipper. Named after what it's gonna do. Clip the moon. I always like those sort of... I don't know, there's got to be like a like concentrated place that you can get that sort of set. I don't know, there's like a sense of wonder every time I hear something about NASA launching some spacecraft or whatever to go do something, and it's like they've got all these reasons for why they are doing it, and just like the scale and like the magnitude of planning that it requires to know that, okay, we've got to launch it at this specific trajectory, and like we've got to do this and that. And like when the Mars rover got launched out into space, and then it like landed on Mars, and then you could see the, I think it was called Curiosity, I think it was called. Like you could see the pictures of it landing. It had photos of the parachute like deploying as it was like falling into Mars. And just, I don't know, there's just some, like, there's a sense of wonder in that, where it's like, that's a photograph from Mars of this robot and the parachute that it's landing with. I just, like, it's, I don't know if I can't really put it into words. It's one of those things that you just sort of, I don't know, it just gives me such a sense of awe of like, man, that exists. That's like, I can't even fathom where that is. But like, it's a picture of some place that I don't recognize, which is really cool. No way that actually worked. Okay. I was just trying to... That's cool. I like that. I like that. Can I put grass? No, I can't. Yeah, so... Anyway, I thought that was really cool. Seeing pictures of space. Or even just like pictures of Voyager. But Voyager took photographs of all the different planets that it passed. There's just like an overwhelming sense of insignificance, I find. You're just a speck of dust, basically. But there's something so beautiful about that. Damn it. That's one thing about this path. Is if I fall, like, it's really annoying to get back up. But I don't want to make it easy, because people got to get better at parkour, and I'm going to make them better at parkour by installing parkour paths around the server. Compromise on 10% mic boost? Like, you want me to drop it? I don't understand. I added more. It was down by like 1 decibel. I bumped it all the way up. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to add like a stone thing. Some kind of stone path block thing. These are the kinds of projects that I do very seldom, but I remember in like 2 or 3 years ago when I was playing on the Mindful server, doing little projects like this where it's just sort of your goal is really to just beautify the area and make it feel a little bit nicer. Like there's a ton of work to do around here. Like I got a whole bunch of work under there and all this and whatever I want to add over here, but one day at a time, right? You take it one day at a time and eventually you will have a large building of something that you've built over a period of time. Like I want this view. I really want this view right here to be like the sound of what I want it to look like. I want it to be big. I want it to be massive. I don't want any trees in the way. Like, it's Skunk's place. He's got it sort of framing out the build. And if I could do that here, so that when you step through this area, it, like, frames out a build. Like, right there, that stone tower. Bro, that stone tower is really far away. If I could build a build that, like, landed at that stone tower and was, like, the center of the tower was sort of the build, there's a lot of different perspectives that it would look really good from. Like, down here, you know, walking along here. Or kind of a bit off to the side. There's even this whole undeveloped sort of land here. I mean, I don't know. There's a I don't want to swear, but there's a S-word ton of stuff to do. Or that I can do. That I think will just liven up the whole area. I don't think there should be a yellow flower there. And stuff like this, too. Like, I think Tinkfro did all this. But, like, this is perfect stuff. You've got a big spot where, say, a tree had been grown. Pod's old tree, and then he just put all this stuff in there. Oh, I didn't swear. No. You know, maybe I will. Maybe I will just to spite everybody. Imagine that. You have a build that just, like, kind of pops into existence over there. I don't know. I feel this is really good. It feels good to me, at least. This does not feel good, though. Okay, right there. For one. But then also right here. Much better. I almost like that it's really unnavigable. Like it's hard to walk through here. I need bone meal. That's what I need. Maybe we'll do that next stream. Or something. I really gotta get myself a bone meal farm or something. Because this is... I gotta use a ton of bone meal around here. And... I am not standing at a skeleton grinder to get that bone meal. That's just not gonna happen. No siree. Alright, what can we do around here? What else can we do? Maybe we'll just take a walk through. Let's see what we got. Take a walk through, feel the place out. It's really just a lot of little things that add up to one big thing. I really have to spend some time, I think, going into creative and building a couple of little shops or like carts or something. Whatever I want this area to sort of feel like, and add those in. Like, I thought a nice build would go right here or something. Like some kind of house or I don't even know what really. But I was thinking, like, even like a campsite would be really cool, I think. Just have, like, people's kind of stuff camped around. We clearly gotta decorate this hill a little more. I want to add some more trees up top there. Like, I want to add more trees along the ridge line. There's just not enough, I don't find. Yeah, anyway. There's still quite a bit to do in this one spot. Which is great, because keeps me going. But I think I would like to spend a bit of time maybe building out like a style for the area in terms of its architecture. Because I love doing the terrain. I really do. But I can't do that forever. And stuff like this. Like, I thought this would be a really cool cave entrance or something. Yeah, I don't know what would go in there, but... I do know one thing, is that I want to build the area to feel fun to walk through. The trees look majestic on Jay Obama's mountain. Yeah, they do, hey? They look even better from slightly far. I made sure not to put too many trees around his cranium. I didn't want to distract from the hill itself. Alright, so if you go over here. Like, that's the hill. That's J-Bomba. And then the trees kind of start a little off to the side. So they don't really get in his way from any perspective that you would see him. But I want to add like a lot more little trees up top there. Just to give that sense of scale to the whole mountain. Like, there's all these little bobby ones I made. But I want to put like a bunch of them eventually. And just line the tree line here. I don't know if... I really don't know if anyone has plans for stuff up here, but this would be kind of cool to do some kind of mini forest or whatever. I don't know. It's also very hilly terrain and like doesn't really fit into spawn. It's kind of there, but it's not really spawn, you know? Spawn feels like this valley. So I don't really know how necessary it would be to fill that area up. I'll take one last walk through here. We need to put something, we need to put some coarse dirt right here. Boom. Yeah. Perfectly placed. All right. Well, that is our supposed bridge that I promised that we would get done for the end of the episode. And let's go to F5 mode. All right. Okay, that is the end of the stream. There's our bridge behind me. Looks really good, hey? I think it looks really quite nice, to be honest. There's a lot of foliage and stuff that I still have to add, but of course the foliage and whatever is like secondary because that's like the last thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna tidy the whole place up, make it look really beautiful. Once we have all of the infrastructure in and like the shapes of things done, because like this bridge is like, I couldn't have built this bridge first. Like I needed to build the hill first, and then I needed to build the other hill, and then the path, and then the bridge to fit the path. Right? Yes. Anyway, yeah, we need bone meal. So like I don't know, I gotta have to build some kind of bone meal farm or something. This is just like way too much bone, like way too much standing around and placing grass, and then like this chewed up a stack of bone meal. Like just this behind me here, just all this right there. Anyway, yeah, okay. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Hugh, thanks for hanging out. You were pretty much the only one who chatted today, and Mining Low said hi, so hello. But if anybody else is there and is quiet, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys all in the next stream. Look out on the channel. We're gonna I'll probably post something about the next stream later this week. Anyways, have yourselves a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.
And just like that, our old friend GP signed off. As he sat back watching the credits roll, he couldn't help but feel gratitude to everyone who spent time with him. Thank you for joining my friend GP and I. We're always so glad you could make it. So, to quote our little buddy once again, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.
Promising